Hello, YouTube. Welcome to a very special. Should I redo? We're gonna keep it in YouTube. You get to see all the blunders and stuff. Welcome to a very special episode of D&D, Thera Tales, episode 13, and it's special today because we are doing a side adventure slash other story of Walker alone. In the last episode, Walker, at the end of our battle against the corrupted angel, got taken up by a tornado, has no clue what happened to his teammates. Did they live? Did they die? He has no idea. He was rolled a nat 1 on his dex check, and the tornado snatched up and took him away. So we are doing a Walker Alone, for those of you who don't know what Avatar is. It's a riff on the episode of Avatar called Zuko Alone. So let's get on into it.
Because we're CR10 equivalent now, right?
You are. Walker, say hi to YouTube.
Hey, YouTube. I'm in a tornado.
You are, in fact, a tornado. It is not a great time for you. So this tornado takes you for longer than you would hope it would. You kind of lose track of time in this tornado. You don't know where it pits or how far you go until the tornado kind of loses steam. It doesn't actually do any damage to you because there's nothing for the tornado to really pick up and hit you with. Minus like small rocks and pebbles, which aren't the nicest thing to hit with, but they're definitely not deadly. And after a certain amount of time, the tornado kind of sputters, and you are put on the ground. Not gently, but put on the ground. You kind of slide across the ground like cool anime style.
Whoa.
And when you land, there is a gigantic volcano next to you. One that you recognize quite well.
Oh, boy.
But you hear no sounds coming from it.
No mewing dragons as they're being eaten by a giant black gargoyle-looking thing?
Nope, nothing like that. It's also pretty... It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. The sun is still very strong in the sky.
4 in the afternoon. What time was it? What did it feel like time-wise when we were in the last combat scene?
Probably around 1 p.m.
Whoa. Okay. Okay.
So you were stuck in a magical tornado for a while.
All right.
You have no clue what has happened to the rest of your party members. Are they alive? Are they dead? Did they go back to headquarters? You don't know.
How long was that trip we were taking from the volcano to, what was that, Chal?
You're about 2 weeks away from Chal.
I'm in the middle of absolutely nowhere.
Yes. Let's pull up the map here for YouTube to look at. He's at Apocalypse Peak currently.
I gotta go get my map up. Look at my maps.
And just kind of for idea's sake, it's about a 2 weeks trek to the ruins of Chal. And you were somewhere between the Haven of the Dark and Gregoritus when the battle began.
Got it. Let me get a map up here because I am.
So this was a speedy magical tornado.
Dude, that's like Wizard of Oz grade stuff.
Just follow the yellow brick road.
So can I get my bearings on which way I just came from, northwest, east, or south? Do I have any directional bearing?
Roll me a survival check.
Survival? Nature or survival?
Survival.
Ooh, +0. Survey says, I think I do know where I'm going.
You roll. What did you roll?
19.
Yeah, you know that this thing took you pretty far east.
So I could go back west and try to get back to the group. Guessing that, so my flight time was what? But I'm guessing about 3 hours flight time on that thing, going a hilarious amount of speed.
Yeah, give or take.
Good grief. Where do I find my map? It should be in pictures, right?
Yes, it should be in pictures.
Sketches. I don't see it. Why is that?
In pictures?
Character descriptions?
It's in pictures.
So weird.
It came out on 6/6/2020. Man, we've been at this for a hot minute.
Yeah. There's all the portraits. Oh, the high-res one?
Yeah.
All right, so we're where now?
You are at
Haven of the Dark.
Peak.
Got it.
You were between Gregoritus, somewhere between Gregoritus and Haven of the Dark.
Now I'm at Apocalypse Peak. Whoa. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where anything we don't know where anything is around here. Is there? I'm gonna look around. Is there anything that looks more than just raw nature?
There is also, but well, I would guess at the volcano there is nature, but anywhere else because of the soil around a volcano is very pristine. So you know from your first trek, month long trek through the wastelands, besides this area of the volcano, there is no nature. It is just a barren, not even a desert. There's no sand. It's just kind of red rock everywhere.
Hmm.
There is lots of nature next to the volcano next to you because again, great soil here.
Can I rest to get started?
Yeah, you most certainly can. I'm not going to stop you.
The famous last words of our DM.
I should just get a plaque that says "I'm not going to stop you" and put it up on the wall behind me. Maybe that could be you guys' gift to me when it all ends.
You know what? I remember we were last time we were here. We got to go up and look at that giant gargoyle beast chewing on a dragon,
That you did.
and it's the only thing around here. And he's quiet right now.
Very much so. You hear nothing from the inside of the volcano.
I want to go explore the volcano now that I got an escape button.
Yeah, you begin climbing the side of the volcano, and when you get to the top, you see this beast, this unnamed demon, gargoyle-looking creature, and it kind of has its wings tucked above its head to form like a protective capsule, and it's breathing very deeply, and you can kind of assume that it's asleep.
And he's like down in the lava.
His like up to his like sternum is in lava.
Wow. All right. Is there anything interesting around the interior of this volcano now that I've got a vantage point? We're not running away in terror.
Whole lot of lava.
Just I came up a side of a mountain. There's trees and some nature. And now I'm at the top, and there's just lava and a giant gargoyle thing.
That in fact be the case.
Hmm.
Look at how cute she is, you two. Adorable. There is not a whole lot of vegetation inside. Make me a perception check, though.
Okay. Is it bad? I kind of want to wake him up and talk to him, knowing I could press a button and get out of there.
This will be a real short episode if that's your plan.
Squish.
We'll just upload an 8-minute long thing to YouTube that says this is what happened to Walker.
And this is how he ended. +0 on perception, so raw roll 8. Okay.
Yep, nothing besides lava inside the volcano.
Okay.
And some weird looking rocks.
Yeah. And some weird looking rocks.
Yep, but you don't know what they are. You're not very perceptive.
Where are they?
In the volcano, like sticking out of lava.
Can I get to them?
Can you walk on lava?
No.
No, you cannot get.
What spells do I have left? I just big crazy monsters. They must have cool stuff around them. Let me. Is there anything I can do to get over there? Mold earth is about all I could do to make a little land bridge.
That would be very loud.
That would be. What about a familiar? Are the rocks big rocks, like huge, like weird geode?
Yeah, they're very big rocks. Nothing that familiar could like pull out.
Got it. So they're all right. We'll come back to that then. I don't think I can do anything with that right now. Interesting though. Well, describe to me these rocks. Tell me about them so I can, when I get back to town, I can ask people about what I found.
They look like a really weird looking, oddly shaped rocks. You're not very perceptive, so I can't tell you exactly what they look like.
Got it. Boo. All right. Well, I guess since I'm in the middle of nowhere and I can't wake up giant monster guy,
I didn't say you couldn't.
I'll just die really fast.
Not if you use your get out of jail free card. I'm just saying like it'd be a 10-minute episode of D&D saying, "Hey, this is what happened to Walker when he got out of the volcano before he got to the village."
Wouldn't even be worth posting.
Yeah. Turns out
Now that I'm
Walker
up.
went and saw a crazy demon and attacked him, and he teleported back, guys. That's all that happened.
Click. All right. Looking off the volcano cliffs. What do I see now with this nice vantage I've got up top?
A real nice looking wasteland. Lots of red rocks. You see a few plateaus in the distance. A few of them you used to sleep under on your travels here with Corn and Shem.
Oh, memories.
You could definitely get yourself back to Chal if that is what you wanted to do. Like
There, if
you
I
know how to
remember
go
right,
there.
there was a ring there. Oh, we used that ring. We teleported out on that ring.
Yeah, that magic circle took you to Nyx.
That's right.
I don't know if you need a magic teleportation circle to get to a city that you have already on your wrist.
That's true. What else would be interesting to go do? Does Gregordus know? Well, everything else is weeks away, you're saying, right?
Probably, yeah.
There's nothing to do out here.
It was also about a 2-hour trek up the mountain, so the sun is beginning to kind of start setting. It's getting lower in the sky.
Well, I am going to. If I can't get back to my friends, I'm going to start trying to get back to my friends. I'm worried about what happened to them.
Cool. Sounds like a plan. What are you gonna do?
So
How are you
start
going about this?
I'm gonna. Well, I've got some nature around me right here at the mountain, right?
Some bushes and such, yes.
I'm gonna get away from the mountain and then set up camp for a night.
Okay. You're currently on top of the volcano, like over the looking into the rim. Are you gonna go to the bottom? Are you gonna get a little farther away from it? What's the plan?
I need to get away from that giant monster in case he wakes up.
Okay. Which are you going to start going back towards the direction of where your friends once were?
Yeah. Since I've got my orientation, I'm gonna head back toward my friends because I'm really worried about Corin.
Okay.
He's,
you begin trekking, and about 3 hours later, 9-ish o'clock, the sun is set, and even you've probably made it a good couple of miles away from the volcano. You can still see it in the distance with the plumes of smoke rising. You hear a horrifying shriek as this gargoyle-type monster wakes up, but it doesn't seem to be coming after you. It just shrieks as it wakes.
mold earth, dig a hole, and get some sleep
You
until
in
sunrise.
fact do dig a hole, and as you kind of dig your hole into the ground, you see the distant figure of this thing rise out of the volcano and fly away, and it is huge, bigger than you could have imagined.
We just got a massive demon in this area.
And it kind of unfolds its wings and flies out of the volcano. And it looks kind of like the angel you just fought, except on a completely different scale. Very humanoid figure with gigantic black wings that seem to stretch the entire distance of the skyline. And it takes off and flies away as you dig your hole.
Pull out one of my pieces of paper and sketch a picture of that for later, because that's awesome.
You do in fact do so. Then you dig your hole. You have dug your hole, and you fall asleep for the night, or shut down, or whatever robots.
Oh, I don't need to breathe, so I'm just gonna pull the dirt over me and bury myself in the dirt. Go to bed. I'm gonna get at least 4 hours to get my spell slots back, and maybe get some hit points back because I don't have any good mending tools.
Yeah, you take a long rest. So you take 4 hours.
Okay. Did I ever pick up a medical kit while I was doing my 2 months in town?
We'll give you one, sure.
Okay. All right, long rest. Wake up. Let's continue back toward the group. I gotta find Corin.
We're gonna go ahead and pause here. Yeah, you wake up and you're currently covered in dirt. So I'm assuming the first thing you do is undig your hole.
Undig my hole, and I'm gonna press to digitate myself to a shiny goodness.
As the dirt above you makes way and you can kind of see the surface, there's a light above you. And it kind of flickers on occasion, and you're able to kind of figure out this is the light of a fire that is relatively close to you because you can see it.
Like literally just.
It's about 1 a.m. You went to bed around 9-ish.
So at 1 a.m. there's a campfire right next to me.
Yes.
Can I subtly just? Can I get yeet out and get? God. It would be a ritual. That'd be obvious. Couldn't
Rituals
get
are
you
kind of
that.
obvious sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Can I slightly peek my head up and see what's out there?
Are you doing it stealthily?
Yes, I will take a stealth check. I'll do it stealthily.
Let's make that stealth check.
Funny story for those on YouTube. Walker actually has some stealth action, +6.
Oh, damn. The
He
more
has
you know, YouTube.
survived. The more you know about your robot friends. 16.
16's not bad. You poke your head out, and there is a man who has long white, or pure white hair that kind of falls across his, kind of falls down across his chest. He looks to be 20 to 30. He's where, or he has, you can't really make out his facial features. You can definitely tell it's a man. He appears to be wearing what is a full suit. He's paying you and your whole no mind. He's kind of poking at the fire with a stick. And he's human, by the way.
Hmm. Well, that doesn't seem that bad. Walker still likes people. I'm gonna go ahead and I don't have dark vision. Well, everything's gonna make noise. I'm gonna come out, press the digitate, and introduce myself.
He kind of gives you a few seconds, almost sensing that you're trying to make yourself look pretty. And then, how do you introduce yourself? What do you say?
Good evening. Are you here to watch the giant flying demon as well?
He turns to you, and for the first time, you're able to get a good look at him. And he is beautiful. For a human, at least. I don't know what what robots think to be pretty, but he has very defined facial features. His eyes are like, they seem to be changing colors every time you look at them. One time you look at them, they're bright, beautiful, like sky blue. Another time you look at them, and they're very hazel. Then they're brown, then they're purple, and they're red. Then they seem to kind of just be, every time you look, they're a different color. And the suit,
You?
the suit that you didn't see very clearly at first, is you can now see in very good definition. He's kind of stood to turn to look at you. This is a suit that you would be very familiar with, spending so much time in Nyx. You would know it to be a very like high end, very good suit jacket, and he has a nice like silver tie that matches his white hair very nicely, with a white shirt or a white button up underneath the black suit jacket and the black pants.
Is that a Nixani custom tailored suit?
He gives you a big old smile. And he says, "You know what the fuck it is, my guy. How you doing?"
Well, what are you doing out here?
I'm just, watching the giant evil demon to make sure it doesn't attack anything. How you doing? Are you in a hole, my guy? What the fuck is up? What are you doing?
Well, is this what I think it is?
I don't know, Walker. Who do you think it is? Walker
The,
doesn't
the,
know who this is.
Walker doesn't know who this is. Okay, we don't know who this is. Um, I'm Walker. Who might you be?
You can just call me N, my dude. Names are not important. How you fucking
Eh,
doing? You want to join me around the fire? Do you eat?
I would
I don't know if
love
you
to.
eat.
I can eat. I don't need to eat. Why? Do you have something tasty?
You
I
want
like
some
learning
like
new tastes.
you want some like oil or something? I don't know what the robots eat. Warforges are a weird thing, you know.
Well,
I don't want
I
to be
do.
rude to my guests, but I don't want to. I don't want to be. It's a whole situation. I don't know what to do.
All right, nothing's required. But what are you doing out here in such fine attire?
I told you,
Clearly,
I'm here to watch the giant demon. Make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. If he does, he knows I'm going to have to fight him, and I'll probably win. So it wouldn't be a good course of action for him.
so I'm guessing from the flickery eyes and the fine attire, you're a god.
What? No. The fuck makes you think that, dude? I'm just a normal old mortal down here watching a demon. Can that not be a thing? Do you think
Uh,
Do you think Salik is a god?
well, he's done some pretty cool stuff.
He's probably just as strong as I am, you know. So yeah,
Hmm.
it's just fucking yeah,
Well, it
definitely
seems
not a
like
god.
an odd assignment to be taking in a full Nixani custom tailor suit in the middle of the wastelands.
I like to look good, all right. Sue me. I like fashion, all right.
I don't blame you. And I see a little bit of dirt on his pant leg, and I press the digitated off.
Fucking thanks, dude. I appreciate it. All right. What the fuck are
uh,
you doing out here in the middle of a hole in the middle of the wasteland? Thought all the
I
warforged were dead.
so I've been told. I was found, and my friends are in trouble. And I'm guessing if you're here to guard a demon, you might be able to help. We were
Maybe.
just south of Gregordis not too long ago, and we were in a bit of a tiff with an unfriendly acquaintance of ours, and it seems a weather system might have pulled me miles and miles east of there
Were you in that
to
fucking
this.
tornado, dude?
I
Was that you
was.
screaming in the tornado?
Uh-huh.
Oh, this fucking guy. It was he like looks up this guy and like seems to be talking to his sergeant. It was his fucking guy in the tornado. Should have known. Should have fucking known.
Wait, you saw it?
God, yes, I saw the gigantic tornado go by. Who could have missed it? Surprised it didn't wake up Mr. Demon.
Did it at least look cool?
I feel like you need me to say yes here. Yes, it looked very cool.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. What about my friends?
You know,
I
if they're where you say they are, they're probably about a month's journey away, and I'm not allowed to really leave the spot. If I'd left the spot, that demon would definitely go and fuck up the rest of the world. So, you see, we're kind of an impasse, you know?
Is there anything you need? Sounds like you're at a hard position being stuck out here.
Oh my god, I was never fucking cared about me before. This is amazing. You care about me? Oh man, I'm gonna cry, but I won't because I'm a man. I don't cry.
Well, from what I understand,
Gather yourself.
most humanoid males just take their feelings and shove them down deep until they fall over from a heart attack.
Yeah, you right. You right. Good thing I'm not a human. I mean, yeah,
Wait.
humans. That's what humans do.
Well, then
Heart attacks. Yes, that is something I've had many heart attacks because I shove my feelings down very deep.
I get the suspicion disguise isn't your best forte.
Are you calling me a liar?
I just think you're pretty spectacular appearing to be in mint condition in the middle of a wasteland watching a giant world-ending demon by yourself.
You know what? Yeah, and he puts his hands up in like a you win suggestion kind of thing. You win, all right? I'm not a fucking human, all right? I'm a god. Are you happy? You figured it out.
Whoa.
My name is Niles. I'm the god of prophecy. I was stuck in a sword for 2,000 years. How you doing?
Hey, I was stuck in a pod underground for like 1,000 years, maybe longer.
Dude, you feel my pain. It sucks, doesn't it?
It did. And the guy who saved me, Corn, well, halfling, he's about yay high. And I gesture his height.
I know your party. I know who you all are. I've been watching you very closely.
Did you see what happened to us?
Well, as I said, I'm not allowed to leave this spot. Well, you guys came over to the spot for a while, and I was able to watch you from a distance. But no, I don't know what happened to your party.
So no omniscient, gaudy, waddy stuff. Okay.
I'm the god of prophecy. I can see the future, not the present. Okay, just let me do me. All right.
Well, prophecy. I always like a good story.
Yeah, I've already given the prophecy out. It's hidden away. All right, you gotta go find it.
Where's that?
Well, it's where you were born, and it's where you were woken up from. You know exactly where the prophecy's at. It's very special to you, Walker. This location.
Huh. You know, when I woke up, I was so disoriented. I just followed Corn out of there. I never thought.
It's the ancient dwarven ruins, man. It's off in the middle of the ocean. It's probably like half sunken into the ocean by now. I don't know. It was built like 6,000 years ago. Those dwarves, they do a good job, though. Your father's there. He fixed the place up. He had a good conversation with a few robots, made a bunch of warforged. He had a fun time with it all.
What do you know about my father?
Oh, nothing. He's a great guy. We fought in a war together. Fucked up some of the other Titans. It was a great time. He was actually part of the people who got me out of the sword. It was a great time. Yeah, him and his team 2,000 years ago. Yeah, they came. They found me. I was in a sword. They carried me around for a while. They got me out of the sword. wonderful guy. I have nothing but respect for your father.
I have suspicions, and I've actually been talking with other gods.
You, what gods have you been talking to?
Well, I can't quite say, but
But I know names are power, and you're not supposed to say them. But you're in a safe spot as long as you're around the fire. We can say where the fuck we want.
well, I swore to protect secrets. Do you know the other gods that are?
You saw my aunt Nyx and my mother Gaia. Yes, I know. I know.
Oh, okay, you know that.
Yeah, they're not gods,
Well,
by the way. Never refer to them as gods to their face. They're titans. They will get very mad if you call them gods.
I feel like you've done that before.
You don't want to take a backhand from Mother Gaia, okay? It hurts.
That seems fair. I had a friend who had some hard training recently.
Yeah,
At the
Slick's a bit
advisement
of a
of
hard
Nyx.
ass. Oh, okay,
So
yeah, continue.
so you knew my father. Do you know why I exist?
Yeah, your father created a bunch of warforged to try and protect the world, and for a long time it worked out really well. Then that asshole Jolo did his thing and fucked up the entire world. Now I gotta watch a demon. Damn it, I hate you.
Jolo did this. I heard about this king, the one that the I'm trying to recall. He's the one that started the war that ended everything.
Yeah, he
Huh.
freed a Titan he shouldn't have freed. We had him good. He was nice and sedated. The Titan didn't even participate in the war. That Titan became the Ancient One. Super powerful. It was a really bad time. All right.
So, this actually explains some things. So the ancient one was a released titan.
Well, the Ancient One, there was a Titan. He was a cool Titan. He didn't really get into any fights. He was a Titan of Decisions, actually. I'm never going to say his name, but Titan of Decisions. If you ever find a book about it, it's a great read. You should read it. But
Hmm.
we kind of had him kind of sedated. He didn't really, in the War of the Titans versus the Gods. He didn't fight. He was a good guy. He kind of just watched. He made decisions. He appeared he appeared before people before they had to make a big decision. Great guy. Jolo found out what he actually is, what we were doing to him, and reversed it. And he was offered a path, either start a war and end the world, or keep this Titan as he was, and he, well, didn't take the right path, obviously, as you can see from the nuclear warfare that we are currently slaying in.
Pick up a handful of dirt, and I'm like, oh, that makes sense. But why decision god? Why or decision titan? Why was he so dangerous?
Silly warforged. Decisions are the most powerful thing a person can do. There are decisions in every moment you've ever made. You decided to stay here instead of immediately teleporting back to Nyx. Because of that decision, you met me and have learned all this stuff. You decided to follow Nyx and take her training. Because of that, you ended up fighting a killer angel who may or may not have summoned a tornado that whisked you away. You decided to answer the king's call originally to join the party that was supposed to save the world. Decisions. They're very important, my friend. And
So
well, when his full power was unlocked, he became the master of decisions. He knew the right path to take every time.
how did you sedate him before this titan of decision?
Took a lot of work. Lot of work. It was the only reason I exist is because we were able to sedate him. I am my mother's attempt to create a less powerful version. I just kind of give prophecies. I don't, yeah, and, prophecies can change. I don't see the exact future like he does. I just see the vague images, He can see the exact future. He knows exactly what's going to happen at every second of every day. I don't know how the fuck you're going to defeat this guy. Have fun,
Well, how did you?
I'm not allowed to disclose that information. Also, by the way, that demon that's flying around, that's Jolo. That was Jolo's reward for doing what he did.
That's whoa.
Yeah, that's why the gods kind of had me down here watching over him. The Ancient One promised Jolo if I ever died, the Jolo would be free to destroy the world, and gave him infinite fucking dark powers, as you can see. By the way, that black sludge that infected your friend, that's what your friend will turn into eventually if you don't help him.
How do we do that?
You know, I sure hope your father left an answer for that down in his forge.
Hmm.
Because I
So
don't know.
so Jolo's still alive.
If you
He
call
made
that living, yes.
well, he's doing something. Jolo's alive. My father's forge is still around. There's a prophecy there. And you don't know where my friends are now?
I see the future, not the present, yep.
Hmm.
Also, I see very vague images of the future. I don't see the exact thing. Like, there's lots of different paths, you know? Lots of things could change.
Huh.
Also,
It
the gods
is.
definitely didn't abandon humanity.
I we
They
talked with Nix about this. We were under the impression they just left.
Yeah, you know, when you can see the future very clearly, like the Ancient One can, things go down, you know. Most of the gods are out of commission. There's only a few of us running around the world still trying to salvage it, myself being one of them. Elda, you've already met her. She was captured by the Ancient One
Whoa,
for
whoa,
saving
whoa!
you all.
Tree lady,
What?
BD tree lady. Never mind. Oh, Elda. Never
Yeah,
mind.
yeah.
I was thinking of the other lady.
She's the goddess of love. She was trying to guide you
Hmm.
guys. She saved you all. Now she's been captured by the Ancient One. You should probably rescue her before she gets infected the same way Jolo has.
Where is she being held?
Oh yeah, in the Dark Haven, the Ancient One's stronghold.
Dark Cave. Okay.
Yeah, you have a lot of shit to get done, my guy. You gotta get the prophecy, you gotta get to your forge to hopefully find a way to save your friend before he becomes a corrupt killer demon. You have to save
How
Elder
much
before
time do we
she
have?
becomes a corrupt demon. And I'm pretty sure Salik saved your friends from dying, and he's probably been captured as well. Oh, and the angel that the Ancient One sent after Gregoritus you were supposed to stop wasn't stopped. He's probably wiped out Gregoritus at this point.
Whoa.
I know a lot of information. I'm sorry. It's all in
No,
my head.
it's
I gotta get it out. You know.
I. We are behind the ball.
Yeah, you
You
guys
think
kind of
Grigor?
fucked up.
We. Oh wow. So that corrupted angel got the Gregordus by now.
I mean, obviously, I'm not allowed to like go over there and check because you know Jolo would do his thing. But yeah, probably. You've probably doomed the last or the second to last stronghold of the world by failing to kill the angel. If it makes you feel any better though, it's probably your friend Corin's fault because he fucked up 3 times in a row and wasn't able to resist the we'll call it the ooze. I don't know what the hell the Ancient One calls it. The ooze. Sure, that sounds like a good fancy evil name.
The ooze.
Yeah.
The ancient ooze.
That's what's pumping through Jolo. That's what just got put in your friend. That's what killed that's what corrupted the angel. It's really a bad time for everyone.
And all from this Titan of Decision.
Yeah, he's not a good guy. Turns out
Oh,
when you can see the future as clear as day and you know exactly where every decision's going to lead, it's pretty hard to kill you.
then how do you get ahead of somebody who sees every decision?
Well, you see,
Just,
step 1's a prophecy.
hmm,
Prophecy
fine.
will help a lot. Step 2 is find what your father left, because your father was a very smart man and probably has some way to beat the ooze. You'll probably be vital to that. Who knows? Step 3, save your friend from the ooze. Step 4, find your other friends. One's missing, one's in a coma. You gotta save them somehow. I don't know what's up with your friend in the coma. Step 5 is to go to the stronghold and save Elda. And then, after Elda's been saved, save the world. Yeah, man, you guys are screwed.
Uh, yeah. Prophecy, ooze plan, Corin, at saving Esmelda, Salik. Need to save him now.
Probably. Sleek's like a fucking gosh. He's a strong ass bird dude. Don't know how it's faring right now. All I know is
Just put
Nick's.
my head in my hand in disappointment because we failed Gregordus.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, but a lot of people are probably dead because of you.
Decisions.
Decisions indeed. Decisions
Well,
indeed.
I suppose where do we even go? Where did Salik even send them? So Salik captured as well. So they're all at the Haven of the Dark. They
Hopefully your
got a way
friends.
to.
I mean, your friends had a teleportation circle. Hopefully they used it. If they didn't,
Yeah.
they're probably dead.
Is there any way to come back to you when we need to at any point without
Nope.
having to ride tornadoes? Hmm.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely not supposed to be here talking to you right now. Like I said, around this fire is a safe place. I would be in a lot of trouble if they found out I talked to you. But
Well,
I'm the god of fucking prophecies. What am I supposed to do? I like heroes. Heroes are pretty fucking cool.
apparently we need some help.
Oh yeah, you need a lot of help.
No accounting for
But
taste in the heroes.
if you manage to save Elda, you might manage to restore the gods, which will release me from this prison. Then I can totally help you more. But now the gods see what the ancient one is doing to Elda. It's not a good move.
So the gods are just hiding? They're here and hiding?
Some of us are, yeah. The rest of us are, away healing. Uh, heal. I almost said his name. I'm sorry.
Don't say names.
I
I get
didn't
in
say
trouble for that a
I
lot.
didn't say his name. The king of the gods got really messed up in the battle with the ancient one. He's almost fully recovered. He sent a few of his gods down here to do some recon and stuff. And I've
King
heard,
of the gods. Are
yeah,
we talking
he's
like
Gaia's oldest
Nyx and
child.
Gaia's daddy?
No, he's Gaia's oldest child.
Oh.
Anyways, he got pretty messed up in the fight with the ancient one. He sent us down here to do some recon. He has seen how poorly that's gone. So, unless you rescue Elda, he's probably not going to come to your rescue.
Well, we can do that. We can do that. Where's he? Where's he held up? All the gods have these cool houses and cities hiding in corners of the world.
You think this is cool? And he points to a small fire around him and a log that you all are sitting on.
Well, you're pretty cool, so
Ah, fucking
yeah.
thanks, dude. You're a good guy. Your father made a good robot.
Well, I think I know what I need to do. That's a lot.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it is.
Is there anything else?
Good luck.
Yeah.
Don't die. I'd like to fight side by side with you against the ancient one eventually.
That I would appreciate that. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go check on my friends back at Nick's.
As you say that, you hear a gigantic screech as the demon you now know to be called Jolo lands in the volcano. And Niles stands up and a sword appears in his hands. He's like, yeah, you should probably get out of here. It's about to get real ugly.
Well, have fun dancing with Jolo and try to stay out of any rusty swords.
Fucking yeet, dude. Fucking yeet. Yetter's rest in peace.
And then I hit my bracelet.
Yeah, and there's a bright flash, and you appear on top of a hillside that is overlooking the city. And the city is on fire. That's where we'll end.
Wow.
YouTube, thanks for watching. This was
Thanks,
Walker
YouTube.
Alone. Y'all have a great night. Comment, like, subscribe. We'll see you for episode 14.